Hey everyone, my name's Nekrotikk and this is Loki. I expect he's probably going to be falling asleep there because he looks like he might be. You never know, he might come up to the camera and join us properly. We've just been watching the William Shatner flight into space, which was really cool. But that's not the point of this video. It was really cool though. If you didn't see it live and you get a chance, go and check it out. I'm sure it'll be on YouTube. Yeah, so the point of this video is actually to talk about my channel revamp and my tattoo schedule. So my channel revamp, I've just decided that I can do much better content than when I started making content. I've been making content for like 5 or so years on YouTube and then a bit longer on Twitch. And you know how a lot of people, obviously, when they start YouTube channels or they start Twitch channels, they've got no idea what they're doing. And then at some point they're just like, yeah, I can do better than this. Well, I'm at that point. I can do better than I was doing before. So the plan now is to obviously do much better than I was doing before. There's not going to be an overarching channel theme because there never really was one. It's just things that happen to interest me. And obviously everybody changes as they get older. So what interests me now might not interest me in like 10 years or so. Assuming I'm still even doing YouTube in 10 years, you know, who knows what's going to happen. Anyway, one of the things that I'm doing is re-editing a load of old videos because some of my old videos, like the sound quality on them and everything was just a bit shit, let's face it. I'm starting with all of Loki's videos. I think with most of them, they're going to be, because they were quite short, because it was just like little daily videos that I make of Loki. They're not really proper vlogs, although I call them Loki's daily vlogs. What they actually are is me just picking a couple of minutes out of every day and just taking a video of him because I like having videos of him and photos of him and everything. So yeah, they're really more for me than anybody else, but I'm starting with those because they're probably going to be the easiest for me to edit. I don't know how long that's going to take, but once I've finished editing and re-uploading all of Loki's videos, I'm going to move on to the gaming content probably. I'm not sure how I'm going to fix any of the bad sound in some of the older gaming videos that I've got. If I can't do anything about that, I'm probably, if I really want to have a let's play of that game, for example, I'm probably going to just do another let's play because it's not going to take that long, really, depending on the game. And also with things like, you know, Monkey Island and Dear Esther and things like that, I really enjoy playing those games. So, like, there's a good chance that I will play them. Well, with Monkey Island, I've been playing Monkey Island at least probably once a year for ever. I mean, you know, not really forever because I've not been around forever and neither has the game, but it's one of those games that it was released like when I was very young, or it might have even been released before I was born. I can't remember when Monkey Island came out, but it's kind of always been there and been one of my favorite games, so I play that a lot. It's really not going to be a problem for me to play that again. Yeah, so hopefully I can fix the sound on a load of the old videos, and if I can't, as I say, I will just happily play some of the old gaming videos again. I can certainly do better reviews than I was doing before, for whether that be for films, whether that be for books, whatever. I can definitely do better reviews than I was doing, so I'm probably going to re-record anything that I actually think is worth having a review of. For example, I know I did a review of the original Wicker Man film. That's one of my favourite films, and I know I can do better than I did. So that one's just probably going to get completely re-recorded, actually. Because I was looking at it, and I don't think it's worth trying to, like, insert additional bits into that video. I will obviously be keeping my opinion of it, hasn't changed, but I can elaborate on that more. It will make sense as I get to those, but like I say, I'm starting with the Loki videos. So for now, it's going to be Loki's videos and then the gaming, as I say. Because if I do it in sections, then that just makes more sense to me. Then onto the tattoo schedule. As many of you will know, I've already got, obviously, the Trill spots, which you can see at the moment. Obviously based on Jadzia and Ezri Dax from Star Trek Deep Space Nine. And I have a massive dragon on my back that I don't know if I've actually put any pictures up anywhere. You certainly don't tend to see that in any of my videos. In fact, I don't think it's ever been in any of my videos or my streams or anything like that, because obviously it's on my back. So I will look at posting some photos of that, like probably in Discord, maybe on Instagram, something like that. So my dragon tattoo was actually my first tattoo. I got that the day after my 18th birthday, and I was very, very hungover, which can be expected the day after your 18th. And my tattooist, a guy called Boff Conkers, is a hand poke tattooist, and he was doing my spine to the baseline in Motorhead's Ace of Spades, which was really cool and very, very painful when you're hungover. But yeah, he was actually the guy who taught me to tattoo. So a lot of my tattoos, pretty much everything that I can reach to do myself, I've done myself. And everything that I can't reach to do myself was done by Boff. I say pretty much, that's probably... No, there's certainly been some bits that I could reach to do myself that were also done by Boff, because obviously when I was learning, for example, he did like some sections on my legs, tidied up some bits on my legs while I was still learning. So yeah, there's been some 50-50 bits from when I was learning, and then for the most part, it's kind of the bits that I can reach, I've done, and the bits I can't reach, he's done. And that's going to be the same for the rest of the bodysuit. Is anything that I can reach to do myself, I'll be doing myself. Anything I can't reach, he will be doing. I'm not sure if there's going to be a couple of bits maybe where I can reach that it's just going to be easier for him to do though. So there's going to be some bits like that probably. Like I think technically I can probably reach like more bits on my own shoulder and stuff like that, but that's not going to be easy. So he's probably going to be doing those. I can technically reach this section of my neck, but I think he's going to be doing that as well. So also when I'm getting a full bodysuit, that's going to include my head as well. So there will be I'm hoping over winter, because I know it takes like a couple of months for my hair to grow long enough to do a mohawk. So when I have to fully shave my head for the tattoos, if it's over winter, I can just wear hats and hoods the whole time and nobody will notice the bit in between while my mohawk's growing back. The reason that it's getting completely shaved and not just like shaved into a thinner mohawk is because I like the idea of being able to have any hairstyle I want and just completely shave my head if I ever want to completely shave my head. And, you know, my tattoos will be complete. I think some of the bodysuit is actually going to like come down like kind of that section, maybe in like a V shape or something. I think we're going to be doing that. It's not been decided how much of a V shape. I know there's going to be like a little bit that you're going to see, just because the one thing I never liked about the design in Star Trek is, as you can see, that's very accurate to Star Trek troll spots, but I don't quite like that line. So I'm going to, obviously with the rest of the bodysuit, have something, you know, coming in just to kind of, I guess almost like the, I was going to say Dracula hairstyle. What do they actually call that? Like the V shape for the vampire hairstyle. So I think it's going to be like kind of a shape like that, because I think that's going to be quite cool. But yeah, that's probably going to be done, like I say, over winter. I'm not entirely sure when, but I know some people are going to completely freak out when they see that my hair's been shaved, because my hair's actually gotten really, I mean, well, not really, really long, but quite long for my hair, because I quite often do things like mohawks and stuff. So there's going to be some people who are going to be kind of freaked out when my hair's all gone, but it will be growing back pretty much straight away. I don't know how many sessions it's going to take to do all of my head, but I think what we're going to do is that section on my neck before we do my head, because then if we can do my head in a session or two, we can get kind of complete looking photos of my tattoos from that. And then as my hair grows back, obviously, yes, Loki, I'm having a tail flicked against me now. Did you decide it was actually better not to be on the radiator? Yes, yes. I'm happy about that. I prefer it when he doesn't sleep on the radiator. We keep the radiators quite low, so he won't actually hurt himself if he does sleep on them, because he's got this annoying habit of pushing radiator blankets off. And if you put a radiator bed there, he will not sleep on it. He just goes to the bit of the radiator that doesn't have a bed. So you just kind of have to have the radiators on low and keep an eye on him, which is a little bit annoying. I wish he'd just learn to use a blanket and stuff. But yeah, so back to what I was saying. Yeah, we're going to do like the neck tattoos first, and then the head tattoos, so that we can get like that complete looking photo of the head tattoos. And then my hair will obviously be able to grow back by the time we finish the complete bodysuit. So the photos of the complete bodysuit will actually have hair as well, which is obviously going to look really cool. I've no idea how we're going to be taking photos of that I can actually like publish anywhere. It'll probably have to be like in a bathing suit or something by the time it's finished, for for it to be able to go on like Twitter or Instagram or whatever. But I do intend to actually show the full bodysuit, obviously, when it's done. So yeah, there will be hair changes, there will be tattoo changes. Don't freak out about any of it, especially not the hair. Like I say, I know people who are going to freak out so much when I shave my head. I've shaved my head once before and everybody freaked out. Yeah, so no need to freak out about that. So I think that's everything that I needed to say for this video. I've kind of rambled a little bit and gone completely off track, and I guess forgotten what I was going to say. But hey, I do that. Yeah, so I'm going to get on with the Loki video edits first, like I said, and then move on to the gaming stuff. I'm not going to even guess at a schedule for this, because I started looking at it and it is just going to take ages. So I don't know. Like, I'm not going to say, oh, I'll have all the Loki videos done in a week, because I might not have them all done in a week. So I kind of guessed that it might take about a week. So if actually I say it's probably going to take like 2 weeks or so, and even then I'm not properly making a guess at that, because whenever I guess at how long it's going to take me to do something like that, it always takes me twice as long. So it's like when I actually do tattoos for people, I guess how long I think it's going to take, and then I double it, because my guess is always completely off. And if I double it and I'm done sooner, then obviously that's great. Whereas if I say, oh yeah, that's going to take like 3 hours, and it actually ends up taking like, I don't know, 5 hours or something, I might as well have just guessed 6, and then it'd be like, oh cool, finished early. And I don't know why it is that I do that, like every time. So yeah, the Loki videos will be finished whenever I happen to have finished them. I'm hoping to obviously be able to work on them like quite quickly, hopefully have them done within like a week or two, but yeah, I have no idea. It could end up taking a month, and then I'll get onto the gaming content, and I've got no idea how long that's going to take either. So pretty much just watch this space, I guess. Yeah, so that's going to be it for this video. Are you asleep, Loki? You asleep? You asleep? Look at the camera. Loki. I don't know if your paw should be... Right, there we go. Move it away from the radiator. There we go. So yeah, and you get to see Loki's face for the end of the video. Okay, so that's going to be it for this one. So thank you very much for watching, everyone, and I will see you again next time.